is Jordan. You still got a problem? Shout out to the black-owned diaper brand. You a punk. Danny, every time I see you, I get mad. Hey, Maurice! Doesn't Calvin seem more masculine now? You better not have no marks on him. Sneaking into your own place because you know you're wrong. This is nasty. Get that rose out your hair. Andy, your titties.
I know it's been kind of crazy.
Welcome back, Karen. Met a guy. Are they broke? Hello, black man. Why I look like Zach slept with the marker open? Look at them being friends. You gotta get the money. Look at these little AKA. Jordan with the modest flower. He's sneaking food. I know you. Are they all roommates? Danny, you used to be my favorite. What up, loves, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love with me, your girl Donna Rizzo, as we are here to recap another episode of Tyler Perry's Sistas on BET. This is episode 15. We last ended episode 14 with Karen running into Zach and Fatima at the infamous spot in the grocery store that all seems to happen. Remember, Fatima is holding on / they kidnap Michael because of the whole Black Roses thing, which I also learned Black Roses is the name of the group that... Why does it look like I have a hickey? What is this? Should we be alarmed, guys? Is there a ghost in here? Y'all seen Invisible Man? All right, cool. Look, I digress. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is going to happen more often than not. Thank you for joining me. I don't know how you got here, but big ups to you. Welcome to this lovely community of individuals who love reality TV, Black scripted television. If you're here because of rap shit, maybe, which is also premiering tomorrow, so get ready. Maybe you bounced back. Maybe you came from rap shit and you said, oh, she does Sistas too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is unlike other recap series that you see on YouTube because we recap live. So I will be watching the show along with you. I'm not posting the whole show, so obviously you've seen it if you're on this page, I hope, right? Maybe? I don't, if not, that's weird. Tell me why you're here. But you have seen the show, so you don't need me to sit here and be like, oh, shit. You need to know what I'm seeing, how I'm feeling, what I'm going through. You might hear about some things that you missed. I'm going to call out how I feel and how I see it. And this is a place for you to feel seen. And if you don't, that's okay, because we got people in the comments who don't always agree with us. But make sure you're there and you voice your opinion. If everybody had the same exact opinion as me, what a world. But no, really, that would be a boring place. Individuality is what makes this world go round. So please, if you disagree, talk about it. I ask a question at the end of the episode that I do want you guys to engage with in the comments. So make sure you stick until the end. I promise, and I'm promising myself this because ain't no way I can edit another 40-minute recap. I promise this is not going to be 40 minutes. Unless some crazy shit. But really, the reason why that last recap was so long is because I talked about all the comments. Y'all, we were so active 2 episodes ago that I just felt the need to comment. Y'all put me on to so much. I didn't know some things. Y'all, it was a lot going on. So we didn't have it that much chatter this time around because it was 42 minutes and like what was left unsaid? I don't know. Maybe this hickey. And no, yes, these are all fake. Well, not these, but these are all fake, but this can't be what it is. What the did I do? Though it is right here. Did I hurt myself? Y'all, let's address a couple of things that you guys mentioned that we spoke about in the last recap. So let's go. Really quickly, only 4 items. So first, before we get into that, really quickly, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this is your first time here. Or if you be coming here and you haven't liked, commented, or subscribe. Okay, let's get into this. First, user E, you had a lot of letters in your shit. So I'm gonna actually just put you right here, girl or boy. User E said, remember when I was like, oh, why did Fatima put her gun away? Why did she just put it in her purse if old boy closed the door? Like, that's a time where you really need to be on alert. But she put it down because Michael came out holding his little Nerf gun, and she said he was holding the gun to protect Zach from all of the hustle and bustle and the fighting that was happening in the living room. He came out the same way that Fatima came out with her gun. But Fatima didn't want Michael to see the gun, so she put that away. That's some shit I missed. So big ups to you for pointing that out. 2, Nyla thought I was in my 20s. I don't have favorites, but Nah, I'm just playing. I'm never that person. I don't know about other women on here. I'm never that girl who's like, guess my age. Oh no, I'm 29. Like, nah, living your shit. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to look, talk, act. Not have my knees, but my knees are pretty good for my age. But I'm happy to be here, y'all. Big ups to you for thinking I'm 20, because that means I am doing the right things to not have my body age and get old. Though any Hero fans know, remember they said your body stops aging at 37 and then it starts depleting? Okay. The immortal guy, he was 37 because that's when they said your body grows into that, right? After that, it starts to die. Okay, anyway, I digress. I told y'all that's what happened a lot. 3, Katie's Cud also mentioned this, y'all, and I didn't even think about this. And gynecologists worldwide listening, close your ears. Ladies, don't take this back to your gynecologist and say this. You heard this on From Rizzo with Love. I don't want no parts of this. Also, God bless you if you actually utilize this in the future. But she mentioned, how can that be Zach's baby? He didn't even finish. They got broken up. Remember? Because Aaron was outside and Pam was... Now, that's not 100%. And I've seen on blogs some people who had dribble babies. But listen here. That decreases the chances. So is that his baby? I don't even know. I don't think it's Zach's baby for sure. I think it's Aaron's baby, which is why I think we'll actually see more of him. I know I did that in memoriam of him and Q, but he gonna be back. I just don't think that is a happy ending story for Karen. Not that this series is ending anytime soon, but can she really find happiness with that crazy, psycho, regretful moment that she's having with this preacher man? I don't know. I also can't see it for them because I don't really remember good moments from them. I think of him as always being like weird, crazy, conniving. Always, even in the good moments, I'm like, well, he was a scammer the whole time. So I'm not quite there yet. But maybe they can help us get there, because I don't know what Karen's happy is going to look like. I don't want her to be like the woman scorned, the thirst bucket, the dickmatized. Like, I don't want her character to be this all seasons. So we got to get to some happiness for her. So I'm hoping that's not her story. The fourth and last thing that I'm going to say is I think Hayden is going to start stalking Shorty. Shorty being Tamara. Because he's like, I won't accept that. I think he broke into her house. He didn't quite break in because he didn't break anything to get there. But he found an unlocked door, because y'all know they like to leave their doors unlocked. Or he opened a window after trying all 17 of them and just walked his way in there to see where Shorty was. I think this man is going to go crazy. I think he might end up on Snapped for Men. And this is going to fall back on Fatima somehow, some way. And you're going to say you heard it here first. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Let's get right into this because, again, I refuse for this 42 minutes. I want to see what's going on in the infamous corner of the grocery store moment number. I want to see what they do with Michael. I want to see what's actually going on with Heather B's crazy neighbor fiasco. I think she has dementia stuff. And I want to see where these other 3 guys go because, oh my God, I forgot to mention this. Yo, y'all ever have moments where you like, I was going to say something and then you don't say it? And then you get mad that you don't say it because what you were thinking actually turns out to be reality. But like nobody will believe you because you didn't say it. That's how I felt. Remember when Jordan and Sexual Chocolate did those UK or British whatever accents? And I was like, oh, those are actually good. And like, I wouldn't have done it like that. But I was like, yo, this sounds really good because I think when Americans do UK accents, sometimes we do it wrong. In that moment, I was thinking, that's so random. Why would they just bust out in a British accent? And I said to myself, I bet one of these motherfuckers is British. Guess who? It's Jordan. I found that and I said, let me look him up. And he reminds me, if anybody's here from Married at First Sight, he actually reminds me of Nate from the San Diego season. Not like, he don't look like him, but his page gives me Nate. Like if Nate were to become an actor, I feel like this is the type of person that he would be. I don't know if they could hang out because I don't know if 2 people who act like this, not act, I don't know this. I don't know if 2 people like this can be friends, but they remind me of each other so much based on, Jordan's social media. But yo, this is British. And his brother's an actor from R.I.P. to Run the World. I'm still not over the fact that that's not a thing because it's so crazy. All of the scenes took place maybe 5 minutes from where I could walk. I was about to recreate a lot of those fashion moments with a group of my girlfriends. And then they announced that they weren't having another season. I was going to do that to help promote this next season and then do a recap for season 3. Oh my God, y'all. It just makes me so upset. Like, this is the we need. And enough of us weren't watching it. Oh, the fashion was so good. I digress. Like I said, this is going to happen again, so make sure you stick with us. My bad. But let's get into this Tyler Perry Sistas on BET, Season 6, Episode 15, with me, your girl, Zana Rizzo. Let's go. Yo, and I just noticed also that Fatima cursed in that scene, which means there is a place where her curses are not being taken out, which I was once told, damn, I forgot who told me, but Naila, was that you? Somebody told me that you can watch this on BET Plus and there are, there's no censoring on here, even for Sistas. I knew that for Zatima, but Sistas isn't censored on there either. But I go to look and they only have up to episode 11, which means they're not putting 6B on BET Plus. Yeah, that's weird. I want to hear these scenes with the curses. I like that. What's another word for like? There's no other. Oops. Oh, like what's the other word for fuck? What's the other word for that? Punk. That doesn't mean that don't hit the same. I need the curses. Oh my God. And it makes sense now. Remember I was like, when he said blah, blah, blah here. And I was like, damn, he's not saying the R in here. Is he from New York? No, the not here. Like this is, I heard something. I just didn't know what I heard.
Guys in Atlanta?
No, you didn't. Look how he was Karen. He saw Karen who's crazy, and his first thing that he went to do was hold and protect his son. It was just natural. Does Karen know that he got a baby by a stripper?
Who's this?
And
Karen?
Who is this?
Who is he? Is he the one from the woman who said he was the cop?
What are you doing?
She does know.
My problem at this moment is you. Yeah.
You still got a problem? Karen, you still got a problem with Fatima? For what?
Yeah, because I'm a problem for a lot of insecure women.
I'm a problem for a lot of insecure women. Like your bum ass, because you insecure. And I know when you see me, you get upset because I'm fine. And I know when you see me, you get upset because I'm with the man you want. He ain't choose you. He chose me. That's what Fatima wanted to say, but the show's only an hour.
Baby, let's go to the car.
No.
I got this. Come on.
She said, nah, I'm good. I'll wait. I'm not going to go to the car while you sit here and talk to her. We went through this mad time before. I told you this shit cannot happen again. So I'm going to stand on my shit and I'm going to stand right here until this is done. Either we walking away or I'm staying right here.
I'm really getting tired of this.
Oh, you getting
I'm
tired?
getting tired of it too,
Yes.
Zach.
You're tired. Well, I don't know what to tell you because you got another child in the way.
He does have another child. First of all, shout out to the Black-owned diaper brand. Okay. Now that's might be the most valid thing that she said. Are you going to take care of him? Because I want to know where our child fits in. That's valid. Now, that's the least craziest thing and most justified thing I think she has said thus far in relation to Zach and, of course, in this little moment.
You see me mistreat a child?
I ain't never seen you with a child.
I asked the question.
First of all, Karen, you a bitch. You a little bitch. This said, I asked a question and you shut the up so that you can answer. You a little bitch. You not as tough as you appear or try to make people think you appear. You a punk.
That our
I
child
see
will be
you.
fine.
You went by
I need
some
you to
grape in a
believe.
fruit
Hey,
fight.
Zach, you really?
Yes.
Oh, they just walked away from her. She following them with the cart. Also, y'all better not call that a buggy. She following them with the cart. That would have been a great scene for me to do a thumbnail for because that shows literally how crazy she is. Them walking away, him holding a baby that he just found out he had, that he saved from an abusive boyfriend of the baby mom's. Minor details. with his new baby moms and a potential crazy baby moms in the back. Okay. Also, Danny, every time I see you, I get mad. How could you? Still, y'all not fooling us. You went to the same corner. You just made a laugh.
I need to know something.
What?
What?
We're gonna have to be cordial moving forward.
Why is Karen talking about we got to be cordial moving forward? The only reason we not cordial is because of you. You got to fix that. Zach, why you leave? I don't like this. We got to move as a unit. There's no reason for me to engage with her anymore. We done. We leaving. When you ready to go, I'm ready to go. When I'm ready to go, you ready to go. We don't need all this extra bullshit. I already told you, that's my man. That's my girl, my love, my life. This is who I'm building a family with. I already told you I'm not going to hurt or harm your child, and I'm going to take care of them like they are my own. Everything else. You don't need to know nothing. Let's keep it moving, guys. Fatima,
He ain't got no car.
follow behind him.
With some man that beats the shit out of him.
Fatima, why are you telling her this? That's too much.
And that's how.
And also, why are you telling her that you took him? Because now she's going to be like, you kidnap kids. I don't want you to kidnap my baby. I also love the fact that they're purposefully trying not to yell because they're in public. I don't think we've ever seen the TV on. Did they get an ad placement to put that neck massage?
See the TV got
Hey, Maurice, we've missed you. Still looking like Aladdin. You got mad furniture back. Or is that all counted? How do you find out that your case has been dismissed? How long does this take?
I just have some really hard things to think about.
What does Maurice have to think about?
Bed is fine. I'm up now. So what's up?
Doesn't Calvin seem more masculine now? Are they like trying to change him around to be less like flamboyant? Like he even has a gray suit on. Yes, it got some stripes to stay true to, his a little bit of flashiness, but even his language I feel like is more, toned down. Are y'all setting him up to be the perfect man for Sabrina? Because the very feminine Calvin is not the perfect man for her.
Sabrina tends to think that because you were trying to save your father.
Again, we're going back to childhood. I'm wondering if this second half is all going to be about their traumas that they felt or dealt with in childhood and how they're presenting in adulthood. Remember, Andy had that little moment where she was like, it's triggering with the bus. And we heard something about Danny. I'm interested in this. We still have to dive into Fatima's family. We get it a little bit on Zatima. So if you guys don't watch that, make sure you go back. We know her mother, her father, or her stepfather. And we hear a little bit more over there. But interested to see what these characters dealt with.
Maurice, that childhood trauma shit.
See?
I'm a lady.
Okay, he's back.
What?
I still can't get over the fact that these people are putting their outside shoes on their inside rugs. I can't.
Hey, what have you been through?
What have you
We're
been
not doing
through?
that tonight.
That's a message. I hope y'all heard that. You can't let people change you. That's a message for me.
He didn't deserve you. Thank you.
Calvin, you've always been such a good friend to Maurice. I appreciated this little moment
I
between
love you,
Maurice and
Calvin.
Calvin. Oh, he said, I love you, Calvin.
Love you too, Maurice.
This is how you say goodbye to a character. While I hope that Maurice is not leaving, nor is Calvin, this is how you would say bye to a character versus us literally just getting rid of Q and getting rid of Aaron. This is it. This is like a closure moment where even though they may not be with us for the rest of the season, even though I think they might, maybe Calvin isn't because Sabrina about to get a new boo. But this is how you let us put our shoulders down and say, okay, Calvin's in a good place. Maurice is in a good place in our minds. Maurice felt that too.
Oh, you gotta wake up, all right?
He was up, girl.
What's wrong?
Who child is this? Who child is this that y'all done told him don't look at any of the adults in their eyes and he is complying? He better not have no marks on him. Oh, he's looking at his real mommy and daddy right now.
Yeah.
He got marks on him? Or
What's
like
up?
bed bugs or something? He better not have been molested.
No?
Oh, he understands though. That's so sad. Innocent children, they can't do nothing. Damn.
We hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and to all.
This reminds me, y'all. So the BET Plus commercial just played. Happy Have y'all seen all the holiday movies that BET Plus is coming out with? Y'all know we used to go to Lifetime to watch that last week between Christmas and New Year's. Whether you take off or whether you're working and it's just a little quiet because everybody else is off. You know, sometimes you might sit back with your little hot chocolate while it's snowing outside and watch all of the holiday Christmas rom-com movies on Lifetime. That's about to be my BET Plus. They have these new movies coming out about either love or some holiday shit, and I am here for it. So I'll see y'all on the other side. You know I only got a BET. This is amazing marketing. Should I be quiet? You know I only got a BET Plus subscription because I wanted to watch Zatima because of y'all. So big ups to y'all for being influencers. But now I got access to all these shows. It's perfect. Lifetime. Hallmark Channel. Thanks. All right, where are we at? Danny, you been... Oh, we gonna get Preston back? Take that fucking rolls out your head. Just rude. Sneaking into your own place because you know you wrong. Why just be wide awake?
Hey.
Yeah, hey. Oh, you unhide. You had her uniform on. We did not forget that, Preston. Okay, get to asking where she came from.
I gotta be up in the morning.
This some she and shit. You walk in the house in a whole outfit, late at night, sneaking in, and the first thing you say is, oh, I gotta take a shower. And then when your significant other offers to take the shower with you, you say, no. Make up a fucking excuse. And I don't mean some man.
In your hair, flower.
I like the flower.
You sure you don't want me to join you?
This is nasty. Danny, this is nasty. This means she knows what she did was wrong. If this is how you're acting, you know you wild. And that's not, I could take it if you didn't realize what you were doing and you felt like, oh, I was pushing him off enough where he knew I had him in. But for you to be acting this way, lets me know that you know the sins of your past. And I don't like this even more. Danny, you used to be my favorite.
Mine, I'm ready.
I'll let you know, but your seaman said they didn't want to go inside.
I don't remember him saying that. That better not be Tony. She is smiling at his text.
Then you didn't even lock. My bad.
Yeah, you
Can I
scared
be?
me.
Lock the door.
Yes, you just scared me.
Why were you smiling?
Why were you smiling? You know, I said we need a character. We need one of the women to really like someone and ruin it. We need a character, and I was hoping it was going to be Andy and Jordan, where she puts her all into a relationship and the guy's just like, no, this isn't working for me. I don't think we've had any moments like this yet. All of the women are like either going after a man who's bad for them, or bad men are attracted to them, or good men, Preston, are attracted to them and they don't like them. We haven't had that moment where a woman is giving her all, thinks it's going great and she's doing everything right, and he's like, and nothing major happens, and he's just like, nah, sis, like you have too many traumas from your past relationship, or we just think differently about things and I'm just not feeling it. Or, sometimes, I've been here before where it's like, damn, on paper this is right, but I can never fall in love with you. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking that was going to be Andy. But if Danny going to be the first one to ruin this relationship, go ahead. What the is you smiling for? Get that rose out your hair. Y'all need a Ring camera. It's too many people come to y'all door. Oh, it's going to be Shorty asking for her kid back. She bought stuff with a baby? What is this? She bought a car seat? Oh, a booster seat, yeah. Is this the turn?
I do a lot of that
You know
stuff
what?
too.
This is her feeling compassion because she's about to have a baby and she can't even imagine having her child go through this shit. And she says Zach has gone through this too.
Maybe someday, but not now.
This is Operation Make Karen
I'm
Less
sorry.
Crazy. She
Whatever
gotta
you do, just
apologize.
take care of that baby, okay?
We will.
We will.
I look forward to the day when I can just look at Zach and be okay.
Look,
Me
I told
too.
you. Thanks.
It's a tracker in that bag. Watch out.
What the hell was that?
Way to be the man of the house. Who the hell was that at the last minute? Where you been? They stay trying to make Zach look way taller than her. They're like, Fatima, sit your big ass down. Zach, stand your little ass up. I'm in the lobby. Can I come up? I'm not that friend. Oh, I'm outside your building. Oh, okay. Where you going? Oh, I'm about to walk and go to the store. Okay, girl. Have a good walk.
Hi, could you please let up Karen Mott?
Y'all closing all these gaps for me. Because how many times did I say, how did these people just walk up here? I know she's in the penthouse and she got a call downstairs. I appreciate y'all.
Shift back onto your mat so you're in the center.
Warrior one. Let's really see how big Karen's belly is. Also, so much respect to you, Andy, for having matching workout clothes, even though you in the house. Andy, your titties
I know
are
it's been kind of crazy.
sitting. Andy, don't do this. Don't go back. We had the apology session already, so we move on. This is the thing I don't like. I be saying this all the time. Once we have a conversation, get it all out. Everything you want to say, anything you want to bring up, any little details you need clarity on, bring it up right here, right now, because once I'm done, I'm done. We're not going to go back here. We're not going to talk about this. You make the decision now that everything is clean and you can move forward, and let's both move forward.
Some sympathy for the pregnant woman. Is that going to be your excuse now?
Yes.
At least for the next 7 months.
7 months. Are we trying to say she's been pregnant for 2 months? If she's been pregnant for 2 months, she can have a little belly. Just like looking full, bloated.
Let me see your belly. You want to see?
Y'all be listening. That's okay. I f***s with y'all for being on social media, hearing our cries, and making edits.
Okay.
What little belly y'all gonna give us?
Oh.
I thought she was gonna pull up her shirt. It was gonna show us a fake belly. But she was like, oh, you can see? Girl, you been could see that. Karen, welcome
I'd love
back.
to ask you something.
We've
You
missed
want to have a
you.
seat? But I'm scared.
Oh, Karen. We get it. The person that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with, sometimes, most of the time, is not with somebody else. You're the only one who's pregnant in your friend group, so you feel distant there too. You just feel alone. We get it, Karen. Oh, your shop burned down? That's right. Andy looking like, is this about to be a ask me for money question session? Because I don't want to do that. I just feel like you didn't have to add the for stuff like this, right? I could just always count on you, period.
I'm running into Zach and Fatima at the store. Oh, no. They were with us.
And he said, oh, no.
Have some stuff.
Welcome back, Karen. It's crazy because she looks prettier too. Also, y'all lit up the other side. Thank you.
Zach and I, we didn't work out, and that's fine.
Karen, have you finally gotten here? They wrote this in to get Ebony some more mental closure because Karen, I'm gonna call this Karen. Welcome back. Maybe. We still got half the episode left, and I know the Tyler Perry twist can come and ruin this for me.
And I have some good news myself.
I met a
The
guy.
date was amazing.
Are they broke?
No, it wasn't like that.
You know what I just realized? All of the women either have or are getting away from their men from 6A and before. Andy is moving on with Jordan and hopefully getting rid of Gary. Karen has already ditched Aaron. She's come to terms with the fact that Zach is no longer going to be in her life. Sabrina says she can't do the Calvin thing. She's trying to move on with Bio, but that has also ended. Danny is the only one that's kind of left, and she about to f*** this shit up.
This is my apartment.
Right. All this shit is in my name. If you wanted this shit, Gary, you shouldn't have done that. We had the conversation that this apartment, these gifts are not contingent upon me being with you. If that's the case, I'm not with you. This is my apartment.
Take a shower. Is that
Ooh.
bad? Yep.
She said take a shower. She was doing yoga. She don't smell that bad. You know, Fatima good for a color blonde. Oh, these are the same green-ish.
Oh,
We didn't change his clothes. You said he stink, though. Wait,
he stink.
why it look like Zach slept with the marker open? You ever do that? Fall asleep with a pen or a marker and then it gets all on your page? That what it looked like he woke up to. But also, why we ain't changed these babies' clothes? You said he stank. I know he's tired, but we ain't got nothing for him? Not him doing the I'm staying at my friend's house cover. I don't think we've ever seen the backside. Oh no, that's not true. We did when what's his name was in the hot tub back there.
And I'm sure they have told her by now that we have her.
Or they killed her too.
You don't have to thank me for this.
No, I do, but
You know what? I appreciate that. She's not looking for a thanks, but I appreciate the fact that you know that you need to thank her because she doesn't have to do this. She doesn't have to be cool with this. She doesn't have to stay. So give her her thanks. Even though she don't need it, she needs it from you. Also, that's that lawyer that was like hitting on Fatima and laughing like, we worried about him too. I'm doing a lot of this.
yeah, I was thinking about
Because that's how I feel
Yeah.
about this episode.
Just to make
about them years.
you need to change that too.
Hello, black man.
But,
What if he's deaf? No, he can't be deaf because he hears Zach speaking to him. Deaf doesn't mean you don't talk. Mute does, but they gonna say he on the spectrum? Or he's just like traumatized, that's why he doesn't speak up. But he can speak.
I already gave you one.
I want another one.
Come on, needy me, Zach. Yo, this little kid stay moving. He ain't no better than Gladys. Who's coming to the house? Sabrina? No, the DA. No? Look at them being friends. You know, I just still don't understand why Sabrina be getting dressed up every day. Where are you going? I'm gonna be in leggings and a t-shirt. Where are you going? You ain't got no job. Okay, two things really quickly. One, I hate that anytime there's a monetary issue, they're like, oh, I'll just ask Andy. Don't do that. Two, Maurice, what you mean you gotta get the money? This is for your bail. My bail is good. You gotta get the money. This is wild. Maurice, you gotta do something strange for a little change. You gotta do it, not her. You gonna whore your friend out before you figure out what the to do? I don't like that.
So now what?
We gotta figure something out.
Okay, see, I like the we statements,
no,
Maurice. Why is it Maurice going to Andy? You know what the issue is? He thinks she doesn't like him because Andy has been the only person who has told Maurice, out with that little shit. You might be able to do that with somebody else, but don't play that shit with me. Remember when he was in the jail and he was like, y'all better do X, Y, and Z. Andy was like, I ain't better doing shit. She's the only person who has been real with him. So he's like, oh, she don't like me. More of y'all need to do that so he can get some sense. So we're adding in like a new element, some new character dynamics that Andy and Maurice are having, like slight, funny, small, insignificant, but new beef. I like this because Maurice doesn't have an antagonist anymore. Q is gone. So his new joint is Andy, and I like that. How did we get to the office? That's not outside the office. Look at these little AKAs. Or you know what? I went to CultureCon because I wanted to see Sarita, all the rap people. And I ran into my friend there. And she was in pink. I was in green. And our homegirl was like, you look like Gizmo and whatever from the Fairly Odd Parents. That's what they look like. Okay, Jordan, with the modest flowers. I see we're providing a huge contrast from what Gary would have done. The whole office would have had flowers. He better not come and talk about that.
That bus time, was that like sex time?
She read the note and it said busing it. Everybody talking about this bus. It's crazy. We just be on the bus here. But I get it. It's different. And Andy said, no. It wasn't like that. Your man was on a bike because he needed to. My man wasn't. But also, we haven't seen these men's cars. What if they did get here on a bike or a bus? Andy, don't get mad at her for asking you if your best friend is mentally okay after all that she has put her through. You even thought something was wrong. Don't get mad at her. I guess it's different. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
And she's on a whole nother level.
We're going to find out she's bipolar.
Okay.
Okay. See, I like this. Andy, you are still her boss at the end of the day. But also, Fatima, why can't you use your lunch? Y'all ever watch this, Miss Pat?
Highs and lows of bipolar 1.
They got a bipolar medication ad. Look. This shit makes sense, though, because she just talked about being bipolar. What do they call it? I know they call it traffic on the radio. What do they call this? Who handles the commercials? Y'all did y'all shit. Okay, last scene. What are we going to get? I don't even know, because there hasn't been any, like, crazy revelations that have happened here. I think we're going to get something with the guys. Damn, what if Preston finds out? Preston is going to find her something, or she's going to get flowers. something is going to happen and we're going to end the scene with Preston being like, I figured it out. You say this big. All right, let's go. Get this baby out these dirty clothes.
And you can eat it.
That was a very quick and sudden scene. What are you doing with the baby? You gonna bring him into the office? He's sneaking food because he don't know when he's gonna get his next meal. There's a lot of reprogramming you gotta do. Anybody watch Big Brother? That's what Felicia does. She be having food in her robe. I mean, it's a good sign that he feels comfortable enough to hand Zach the food. And it doesn't look like he's handing it to him like out of fear. You know, it seems like there's some trust there. Here we go with Preston and Danny. Can you kiss him? Hello? Goodbye?
I'll see you later.
Something.
Hold
Danny,
on.
we don't
Here you
like
go.
this.
It's one-
Am I bugging? Or did Preston start this show with more like blonder hair and now his hair is dark? Maybe don't you fake start no fight.
You're strange right now.
He's picking up on it. You can feel the energy. You know what your love is. Oh, his hand's a little
Well, this is
lighter.
the first time.
Timing.
Danny, this is me you're talking to.
I know you.
Right.
Give him a hug and kiss.
Didn't have him feet first.
She said,
I'll see you later.
put the shoes on the table. Said just a little sugar. Preston, you showing your biracialness. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen
you
here?
are.
The cops? That's how we ended it? He's not gonna get arrested. He can though. I mentioned this. He can get arrested because that baby has been living with the mother. They have not established a custody agreement just yet. And he has never lived with the dad. And he didn't tell her that he was taking the child. But I bet you there's gonna be a way where they get this baby back. He's not gonna get arrested, but that baby is gonna go back with her. Damn. All right, this episode, there weren't very many like crazy, like intense moments of shocking and like, oh, we didn't see this. This was like, I think we're laying the plane. We're laying the plane. We're setting the table. What is that phrase? We setting up, all right, for the season. We getting rid of people. We adding new ones, and we getting back to their basic normal selves. My question for you is, what does Karen's happy ending look like? Because she's not going to have a happy ending with Zach. If this baby is truly Aaron's, will she be happy? How can we have a happy ending for Karen? Do we need a whole new man? Does she need to be happy and healthy raising her child on her own? Because she is inevitably going to be different than these ladies because she's going to be the only one with this new responsibility of raising a child. What does her happy look like? And then two, I know we talked about this, or some people were skeptical last week. What's wrong with Jordan? Something wrong with him. What is wrong with Jordan? Because this is now making me think he ain't got no car. Did his wife take more than half in the divorce? And so he broke? Do all three of them live in one room, Jesus Christ, one house together? Are they all roommates at 36 years old? And be specific. I don't want the, he not good for her. What's wrong? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me for this semi-anticlimactic episode of Tyler Perry Presents Sistas on BET, Season 6, Episode 15. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stick with me so you know when we drop the next Sistas recap. And again, if you are a Rap Shit you are a Rap Shit fam, but you are a Rap Shit fan. Stick with me, subscribe, and make sure you check out the Rap Shit playlist because we are starting this next Season 2. And stick with me as we close out this year on a very high, busy, content-filled, because I need to figure out some images of myself to slide it in between if I want my Instagram to still look the same. Note. And as you watch these, please always remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love. Bye, guys.